Have you ever wondered who the most fearsome pirate was? Who ruled the Caribbean seas with an iron fist and a flaming beard to match? The answer, my friend, lies in the lore of the notorious Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard. Born around the end of the 17th century, Edward Teach was a man of mystery from the start. His early life remains shrouded in enigma, with little known about his childhood or upbringing. What we do know is that he hailed from Bristol, England, and likely came from a modest family. As the winds of adolescence swept over young Edward, so did the allure of the open sea. He began his maritime career as a privateer during the War of Spanish Succession, where he learned the ropes, literally and figuratively, of seafaring life. When the war ended, he found himself adrift in a world that no longer needed privateers, but Edward was not a man to be kept ashore. He turned to piracy, as many seamen did in those days, and thus began the legend of Blackbeard. Blackbeard's reign in the Caribbean was as fearsome as they come. He commanded the Queen Anne's Revenge, a ship as formidable as its captain. With 40 guns and a crew of hardened pirates, Blackbeard struck terror into the hearts of those who crossed his path. His appearance alone was enough to send shivers down any sailor's spine. He was a towering figure with a thick black beard that reached his waist, and in the heat of battle he would light slow-burning fuses tucked under his hat, surrounding his face with a fearsome cloud of smoke. Blackbeard's reign of terror lasted for 2 tumultuous years. He blockaded entire ports, commandeered ships, and amassed a fortune in stolen goods. His name became synonymous with the perilous life of piracy in the Caribbean. But even the most fearsome pirates cannot outrun their fate. Blackbeard met his end in a bloody battle with Lieutenant Robert Maynard in November of 1720. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy lived on. Blackbeard remains one of the most iconic figures of piracy, his name echoing through the centuries. His life, shrouded in mystery and legend, continues to captivate and terrify. From a privateer to a pirate, from Edward Teach to Blackbeard, his story is a testament to the turbulent times in which he lived. In the annals of history, Blackbeard stands tall, a figure of fear and fascination. He was the embodiment of the pirate era, a man who lived by his own rules and died as he lived, on the high seas. His legend serves as a stark reminder of a time when the world was uncharted and the sea was a lawless frontier. So next time you find yourself staring at the open sea, spare a thought for Blackbeard. His legacy lives on, not just in the tales of his exploits, but in the spirit of freedom and adventure that still drives us to explore the unknown. As the sun sets on our journey through Blackbeard's life, remember his story is not just about a man, it's about an era, a lifestyle, and the thrill of the open sea. So here's to Blackbeard, the pirate who became a legend, and the legend that will forever be remembered as Blackbeard. Until next time, keep the wind in your sails and the horizon in your sights.